Shaun, first of all, just how pleased are you to have been selected for the Dream Team this year?
Yeah, it's a massive honour and achievement. Obviously, you look in that room and there's some great players that, we've all been rewarded for our consistency throughout the year. So, yeah, it's a huge honour.
I guess as well, it's it seldom comes that a player from a team that's struggling gets in there. So I guess this is also a sort of reward for how good the team has been too.
Yeah, mate, I get to play with some great players every week, and they make my job a lot easier. So, you've got to give a massive rep to them as well. But like I said, there's some great players in here, and I'm very honoured to be here today.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, obviously your final season as well. So, it must. Does it bring it home a bit when you are going to be sort of putting your boots up, hanging your boots up at the end of the year when you come to a moment?
Well, I think it's very fulfilling. You get to go out on the top of your game, and to be recognised and acknowledged, for your efforts this year, and knowing that this is my last season, and it's going to make my decision a lot easier to, like I said, go out on my own terms and at the top of my game.
Yeah, I was going to say John Keir, who's a former coach, he was on the 5 Live Rugby League podcast this week, and he said if he was Willie Peters, he'd be taking you out for lunch and trying to get you to change your mind. I mean, I presume there's just we were talking a little bit before, but there's no way you're going to change your mind.
No, well, I was fortunate. I made my decision quite early on in the year, and I haven't deviated from that. I'm still very content with the decision that I've made, and obviously I'm just putting my full focus on finishing the season as best I can.
I mean, that's the thing, isn't it? I mean, you obviously missed out on the Wembley glory, although it was a terrific performance by the team. You've got a second chance though at silverware, and I guess with like as you say, you can put all your eggs in the basket, can't you? Because I mean, this is it.
Yeah, 100%. And it's a credit to our club and our team, and we've been on a journey, and this is exactly where we need to be. And obviously, it was very disappointing to lose at Wembley and miss out on that opportunity. But we've galvanised and bounced back from a lot of disappointment to be in this position. I think we've won 5 in a row, and we've got momentum. So, like I said, we've got another opportunity to take the next step in this competition and put our eggs in one basket.
What's been the secret then? Because some teams could you could really tail off the disappointment, but it seems to have gone the other way. What's been the difference?
Well, I think we went to St Helens the week after the Challenge Cup, and we got smashed, and we sort of sat in the room and said this could go one of two ways. We can galvanise and work really hard and connect together and make something of the rest of the season, or we can let it slip and let our disappointment and emotions get the better of us and let the season slip away. But so it was an easy decision for us, and I think it shows the character of the people that we've got at the club to work really hard and fight back to finish in the top 4, to have a home semi, and it's a massive reward for that. But we're not content. We want to go on and give this competition a good crack.
Yeah, I mean, I guess for you, it means one more run out at Craven Park, doesn't it? Which, I know you're going to be there, but you're not going to be wearing a jersey next time you run out onto that pitch. And does that feel very special? Is that something that you're already kind of makes the sort of, hair stand on end sort of thing?
Oh, it's a massive honour every time you get to run out there, but I don't see it as that. I see it as the journey that we're taking as a club and as a team, and where we are in this competition, and that's been my main focus. It's just a blessing, and very grateful that we get to do it at Craven Park. Where I've spent the last 4 years and enjoyed, running out there. Our fans are unbelievable, and it does give you goosebumps. So, hopefully we can use that to our advantage, because our fans. It's been a long time, since we played a home, playoff game there, and I'm just really looking forward to getting out there on Friday night.
Has that been the secret for you then, almost, that you've always been a team player? It's less about the kind of individual goals. I mean, like even today, you're seeing the kind of group element to it. Is that a bit of Shaun Kenny-Dowall personality, really? You're more team focused.
Oh, absolutely. It's really nice to be recognised individually, but we play a team sport, and you're nothing without your teammates. And I'm blessed to play alongside some great players that make my job a lot easier, and we're all pushing in the same direction for a common goal, and that's definitely how I see it.
In terms of atmospheres that you've played in, where does the home Rovers, Robins supports sort of rank in terms of what they generate at Craven Park?
Mate, it's unbelievable. Like I said, it gives me goosebumps, and it makes the hair stand up on the back of my neck. I've never experienced anything quite like it in rugby league until I moved over to Hull, and they're just so passionate, and I think we've got the best fans in the game. They're definitely the most loudest, and they show out in numbers. So, it's only fitting that we, give them a team and put in performances that they're proud of this year. And like I said, it's a massive honour to take a playoff game back home there.
Leigh, obviously pipped them to that fourth spot in the end. There's obviously there was the Wembley final as well. There's a decent little rivalry developing between yourselves and the Leopards.
Yeah, we've played them times this year, so we know what to expect, and we won't have to do too much preview this week. That's a positive, but no, we know what to expect. They've come a long way in this competition, and they've got some great players, and we have built a bit of a rivalry, and hopefully we can right the wrongs of a bit of disappointment there from Wembley.
Yeah, I guess, look at the players that they've got, players that you'll be familiar with, likes of Lachlan Lamb, John Oziata, obviously players that have come from the NRL, but they're two props as well, Tom Amone and Rob Mulhern, who's obviously ex-Rovers as well. They've been a big part of what's been good for Leigh this season.
It's huge, they lay the platform, and all the players come off the back of Johnny and Lammy there, so you can see it here today. There's 5 of them in the dream team, so you have to give kudos to them, because where they've come from in the championship, they're a great team, and every time we've played them, it's been a fierce battle, and I'm sure Friday will be no different.
Obviously, your kind of role within the team, you're not just a senior player, you're a leader, but there look like there's plenty of leaders within your squad as well.
Yeah, there's lots of guys that are been in these big games and experiences, and we can all pass on to the younger guys that sort of haven't been in this position before. But I think we were here 2 years ago. We made it to the preliminary final, so it's a great chance for us as a club and a squad to take that next step and maximise on this opportunity we've got here and now.
And I guess as well, having gone to a Challenge Cup final, you already know that when it comes to knockout rugby as a team, you have got that kind of, the kind of almost the formula.
Yeah, it's just about us. We're confident in the belief and our own systems, and we know what we need to do to put in a good performance, and sticking to that, and performing under pressure when it matters is going to be the key for us.
And I guess, you've already sort of said it's not about you, it's about the team, but does there a thought go through your mind that this might be your last game, or do you have to just park there?
Yeah, I don't even, it's not even at the forefront of my mind. It's about addressing the team and making sure that we're all up to where we need to be to give ourselves the best chance to win this game.